A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. Hey, everybody, we're coming to you. And with almost all of the season in the books, the power rankings can tell you a lot. They're struggling to make a move. Just Despite a commendable effort on their part.
When I look at Indiana, they've surprised a lot of people this season. It's why this squad plays with such a chip on their shoulder and has proven many wrong.
A look at Indiana's starting group. And it's Payton in at the point. And for Boston, Damian Lillard out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Issel in at the power forward position. Here's Mullen. Robinson defending. He gets it in there. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Here's Stackhouse. After the basket by Boston. Over Fox. Shot clock at 5. Payton, no good. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Mullen. Sinks it from distance. Mullen's got 5.
Boy, the catch-and-shoot game of Mullen, excellent. Tremendous confidence in that shot, as well he should have, because he's lethal.
Now here's Payton. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Fox. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And the first one at the line is good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Payton against Lillard to halt the run. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Something Payton does so well. He's a phenomenal distributor and pace setter for this offense.
Payton against Lillard. Pass to Eden. Here's Mullen. Here's Issel. Buries it down low.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Stackhouse. He's covered by Fox. And the basket by Stackhouse.
Gotta do more than this to slow down Stackhouse now. He doesn't let tight defense bother him.
Pass to Issel. Here's Mullen. There's the 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Stackhouse. 9 points for him in his last game. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Boy, can Stackhouse bounce. So much fun watching him do his thing.
Here's Eden. Pass to Mullen. To the inside. Here's Fox. Mutombo with the rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Tough situation for the defense inside. With Mutombo's size and strength, it's not easy to guard him cleanly.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
First free throw is good. That one drops. He ties it up. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Lillard passes to Issel. Back to Lillard. Here's Fox. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
Here's Mutombo. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Shot by Stackhouse, no good. Payton passes to Robinson. Here's Lucas. Sweet little floater. Lucas has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Eden. Second chance shot. Indiana with a rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And last year they won this season series, but then they couldn't get past those guys in the playoffs.
When it really counted, they came up short. But it's another season and a chance here to gain confidence in this matchup.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Attention fans now on the court. It's your foot squad. Get loud and live in on spirit. Let's break these fans with energy drinks. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Checked in for Indiana, quickly comes in for Payton. Boston with the ball. Back to Fox. Pass to Mullen. Again, the miss by Boston. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And that one's good. Green
doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody. Okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. That's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Now here's Fox. 35 points for him last game against Cleveland.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
2 minutes remaining.
Quickly passes to Lucas.
2 minutes.
Back to Quickly. Let's go with a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Fox outside. Back to Lillard. Fires from the line. Connects. The jumper drops.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all three levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
And nobody shot the ball better. The roster featured a number of knockdown shooters. The offense was tailored perfectly to their skills. Just incredible efficiency.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. The Celtics with the lead. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Another one falls for Boston.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Outside Robinson. Shot from the wing. Issel with a rebound.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Pacers trail by 4. Quickly with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Lucas. Now here's Green. The Pacers again can't hit.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Mullen, pass to Kessler. And here's Fox. Green covering. That's good from Fox on the assist by Kessler. And it's a 6-point Boston lead.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And it's Green off the drive. And he comes up with a bucket. Green's got his second basket of the night.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Celtics. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Alex Caruso, and it's Lucas in at the 4. Wicks can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 7. Lillard outside. Fires for 3. It's all around 50% in the game so far. And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Pass to McGinnis. Here's Mullen. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Caruso, pass to Stackhouse. And he drives in.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Right down the lane. Stackhouse blows past the defense there.
Here's Monroe. Pass to Issel. Here's Mullen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drexler. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I like seeing Drexler get it done inside, punishing the defense for letting them get in that tight.
Here's Wicks. No made baskets yet. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
Here's Drexler. It's hauled in by Lucas.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Caruso, the pass to Wicks. Here's Daniels. Here's Stackhouse. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Clearly a positive sign. When Stackhouse is knocking down the 3 ball, the offense really opens up.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics making a change here. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The 4th spot held by the Pacers.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Monroe. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Eden. Here's Drexler. And good on the 7-footer. Drexler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good pass right there from Marion, an example of his versatility at his position.
Caruso, the pass to Lucas. Here's Stackhouse. 9 points in the game. Here's Marion. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. What do you think of the possibility of the All-Star game changing its format to be USA versus the world, Clark?
I would love anything that would help the All-Star game be a little bit more competitive, BA. I love the showmanship. I like the entertainment value, but I want to see some real hooping too. So if we could do that in whatever format, I'm all for it. Sign me up right now.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, a guy who razzles and dazzles fans with his unique flair and flavor, but also plays the right way. Monroe is a handful to deal with.
Good on both. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Caruso, the pass to Stackhouse. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Caruso's got his first basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to McGinnis. Here's Drexler. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Lucas. Back to Caruso. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Pass to Stackhouse. And a miss there on the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Drexler. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And they've landed in the top 10 for team scoring. They're making smart decisions on that end and presenting a challenge for most defenses.
And talking about how they've done protecting the ball, this is a team that makes you work defensively. They don't just throw it away. Payton's checked in for Caruso. Pacers trail by 6. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Marion, inside, Eden. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Clever pass by Marion, moving the ball when his shot isn't there.
Here's Monroe, guarded by Payton. Here's Monroe. 8 points in his last timeout. Just 5 to shoot. The three. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wicks. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Drexler. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Payton. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And the basket by Stackhouse.
Stackhouse locked in, loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
1:52 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Drexler, guarded by Payton. Drexler passes to Monroe. Play clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Marion misses. Pacers trail by 5. There's a minute 26 left in the half. Here's Payton. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's McGinnis. Nice start for him. Making his first shot.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Payton. Still without a bucket.
And, you know, Payton enjoys toying with the defense, including finding ways to get them to foul.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For Indiana, Gary Payton at the line for 2.
He makes a first.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
Indiana making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And so he hits both. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Issel. Here's Marion. Lillard with the ball. Here's Marion to the paint. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Marion. Deflected!
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
20 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Payton against Lillard. Pass to Stackhouse. Now Robinson. Here's Wicks. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Substitution number 4, Jalen Green.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, better next time. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Pacers.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executed.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
De'Aaron Fox is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Issel in at the 4. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. To the middle. Stackhouse. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Tell you what, these coaches really like it when Stack takes it inside, pounding that paint.
Lillard passes to Issel. Back to Lillard. Out to Fox. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. Mutombo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Stackhouse has got 17.
Stackhouse has a superb jump shot, a real scorer. This guy is attacking and squaring himself up to the basket and knocking shots down.
Deflects the pass. Fox left side. Got a piece of it. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Issel. And the Celtics lead by 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Mutombo. Pass to Payton. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eaton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, he's really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Fox. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Stackhouse. 17 points in the game. Over Fox. Cashes in the 12-footer. Stackhouse has got 19 points.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
They set the screen. To the wing on the left. Fox for 3. Boom! Fox with a triple.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Oh, yeah. And
is a team that will force turnovers if you're careless with the ball.
And what a job they've done with their low post defense. As you said, number 2 in blocks. That speaks volumes to how well they protect the rim. And they've got the bodies to do it. On the wing, Peyton. Here's Stackhouse. He's covered by Fox. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. And the basket by Stackhouse. Stackhouse has got 9 points here in the second half.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Throws it up high. Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
Pacers trail by 9. Outside Peyton. It's picked off. Fox with the ball. Peyton covering. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Stackhouse, the pass to Peyton. Pass to Lucas. Pure from three-point range. Lucas has got 8.
Positioning and spacing, angles. Lucas understands where to get his jump shot and when.
Here's Mullen. Indiana with a rebound. Lucas has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Leaps for it. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. When one of these guys gets to the line, you can chalk up the points. Here are your top free throw shooters over the past month. 5th is Damian Lillard.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
Daniels is checked in for Indiana. Quickly comes in for Peyton. Pass to Eden. And there's a pick. Here's Mullen. It's good from the top of the key. Mullen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Issel. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Boston leading by 10. Drexler passes to Fox. Here's Issel. He has 6. Here's Drexler. Good work defensively by Robinson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Pass to Mullen. From deep. Fires in the triple. Mullen's got 10 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Celtics Youth Men's Team.
making a switch here.
Celtics Youth Men's Team. At the Celtics Entertainment, everyone. Give them a hand.
Now quickly. Robinson on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. McGinnis with a rebound. Boston leading by 11. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks.
Marion gets to that rim with ease. He's got crazy bounce.
1:56 left in the third. Pass to Green. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Here's Monroe, guarded by Quickly. Kessler, a screen on Quickly. Here's Monroe. He buries it from 3. Monroe's got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Marion. Green covering. It's tipped. Pass to Marion. Here's McGinnis. Down low. Here's Monroe. Off target at the rim. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Indiana. Glenn Robinson taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Drexler. Green covering. Drexler, that's good. Give him 8.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Quickly with the ball. They set the pick. And he lobs it up top.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Boston leading by 13. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Puts it up from 17. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Green. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be back in a moment. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. And you We got to beat them early. Defense possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
And Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to up the aggressiveness on defense.
Preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Jalen Green, and it's Mutombo in at the 5, down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Marion. Lillard outside. Fox with the ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Issel.
2 hands full is what Issel is. He's a lot to deal with inside.
At the line for 2, Dan Issel.
And he drops it first.
Boy, Dan Issel is a strong guy, especially on offense. He knows how to use that strength to get the shot he wants when he wants it.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Pacers trail by 14. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
And there's the screen. Here's Mullen. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Wicks. Issel with a rebound. Issel's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lillard. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And it's Fox missing. Indiana's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Robinson gets the bucket.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Lillard passes to Issel. Driving inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Dan Issel. At the line with 1 shot.
Pacers trail by 13. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
And put your hands together for Celtics Entertainment. Yellow fans on the court is your basketball. It's time for t-shirts.
hear from Ali LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
As always, Ali, we thank you. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Celtics foul. Chris Mullin, first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Wicks. Pass to Payton. And here's Robinson. Inside, Mutombo. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Fox. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Green against Fox. There's the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Payton against Lillard. Good D by Payton. Pacers trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Wicks. Mutombo to pass to Robinson. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Issel. To the inside. And it's Fox missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Payton's shot is good.
I just love the ball move.
Celtics lead by 5. Here's Mullen. Pass to Issel. Here's Mullen. Robinson defending. Here's Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Love the way Lillard can contort his body ever so slightly, able to protect the ball right there.
Right side, Robinson. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's Lillard. Over Payton. Indiana with a rebound. Mutombo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eaton's got rebound number 8 now. Lillard outside. Inside, Issel. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mutombo has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort for 3. Robinson. Another 3 for Indiana.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Celtic fans, get loud right now for Celtic Entertainment.
Lillard. Indiana making a switch here. Indiana on deep. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Now here's Fox. He's closely guarded. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mullen. Here's Monroe. Fox outside. With the clock winding down. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Boston leading by 3. Pass to Issel. Fox outside. From the arc. On target from range. Fox has got 24 points.
Man, he's got it going down. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Stackhouse, the pass to Lucas. Outside Robinson. Puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here's Mullen. And his 5th making
out there to score, which includes capitalizing from inside, too.
Here's Stackhouse. He's covered by Fox. Payton's shot is good.
Boy, that's a big-time shot from Payton, too. Willing to step up when he knows his team needs him to.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Headed to the floor right now, it's someone once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Fox. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Fox gets the defender with the oldest trick in the book, using the pump fake to get a trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Payton up top. Pass to Stackhouse. And the layup is good off the glass. Stackhouse has got 13 in the second half.
Big-time shot from Stackhouse. He doesn't mind stepping up and knocking these big shots down.
And it's Fox missing. Pacers trail by 5. Robinson in the post. He nails it. That's his fifth, making 11 tries.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line, De'Aaron Fox. At the line for 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Keep it going.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stackhouse. He's covered by Fox. Stackhouse, the pass to Payton. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Here's Fox. Count it!
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox. Huge points. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team. let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Seconds left in the fourth. Here's Stackhouse. And he sinks it.
Talk about a clutch moment from Stackhouse. That's why they love to have that guy taking these shots.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Attention, Celtics fans. Coming on for the floor now is Celtics Entertainment. Make some noise for them. Attention, fans, now on the court. It's your fight squad. Get loud and roll it on hearing. It's time for some t-shirts. Make some noise, fans.
Seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line, De'Aaron Fox. At the line for 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game. Indiana on offense. Driving to the basket. Stackhouse, the pass to Mutombo. Oh, he nails it!
What an outstanding play by Mutombo. Showing up for his team with some assertive offense.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Lucas. A deep three. That shot off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
from deep three-point range. Offline. So we see Boston get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.